No idea what I'm doing. Okay, I am live. I'm the Kiwi Mum. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is my first ever stream. Doing it for a bit of self-confidence after a bit of a knock to confidence. And just want to talk about mental health issues and things that I've learned along the way about relationships. And I don't know, just chat and make new friends and see how life goes. No quick flashes, I'm sorry, not even going to happen. But cheers for asking. I am a mum of two. I live in New Zealand. My kids are nearly 4 and 6, so they keep me on my toes. Since having my son in 2020, I have lost 32 kgs. So I'm on a gym and walking fitness journey. So some of my streams might be about my walking. It might take you on a walk. Who knows? Just trying to get a new avenue for my energy, for my talking, and for a safe place for people to talk. I make cakes as a hobby for friends and family. So eventually I hope to get onto showing some of my decorating stuff, although a lot of it is mixing and noise, and so I'm not entirely organised when it comes to videoing all that stuff yet, but I'll get there. What else about me? I am 41, nearly 42. I've said I already live in New Zealand. I have PTSD from childhood trauma, which so many of us do have, but I've had a journey all of my own, just like everyone else has. And I've learned a lot of things along the way about how I want people to treat me, how I treat other people. Yeah, so I was raised a Christian. I was raised mostly by my grandparents on both sides. I had an alcoholic mum, so having grandma and granddad in my life meant going to church. Having Nana and Gagi in my life meant all sorts of fun. Going to the beach, being in the garden with my grandfather. So raised with old school values. Nana was born in the Depression. I'm a little bit nervous and I can see some messages are being deleted, I'm assuming by my mod. So shout out to Sarge, because he's been helping me get set up. We've been trying to set up my laptop, and it turns out that I have a shit graphics card, so I wanted to have music going and all sorts of other things. So a little excited, a little bit nervous. I've had a escapee kitten. Come here, you. I've got 2 kittens recently, just because 2 kids isn't enough work. Oh, now they've both escaped. So I've got D2 and R2's on the floor and gonna come up. I'll go make you coffee and a feed, Sarge, because no one's really listening or watching, and I can't really see the comments. I still haven't worked out how to do it on my computer. Maybe Discord being open's not the best idea. Nothing's come up on OBS. So now I've just got to work out how to see my chats on... There we go. Chats on Twitch. So that way I can watch it. Yep, I found it. I found it, Sarge. See, still a little bit bummed, but I get there. Come here, guys. Atu. Atu. D2. Hi, D2. I've been trying to keep them out of my bedroom because once you let a cat on the bed, that's it. They're never going to leave. And sadly, yeah, no, they've worked out how to get here and they're never going to leave. Okay, a little bit more about me because this is a channel about me, and eventually about what you guys want to talk about as well. I have studied the legal system first year at university, and I also studied accountancy and information systems, but my mum died partway through my second year, so I gave up law. And I did go back and try to do accounting and information systems, but that didn't happen. It was just all too much. So I came back to my hometown, and I cleaned for a local, very popular campground by myself as a night cleaner. That in itself was an interesting job, cleaning a men's toilet block at night. The guy came in to have a shower, and I had the signs out, there's a cleaner in the block. And he says, "Oh, love, how much to use that scrubbing brush on my back?" And I said, "Oh, no charge, but just let me put it down the toilet first." He bolted. I will swear too. I just tried to stop myself saying fuck, but I will swear. That's who I am, it's what I do. From there I went to work for a local airline in the reservation centre. That wasn't going so well for the airline, and I wasn't enjoying my job, so I thought I wanted to get into the legal system. So off I went to work for a law firm as an office junior. That was a good job, and I learned quite a lot, but it wasn't the job for me. So I thought, hey, why don't I go and work for IRD? And I interviewed, and I'm never going to get a job at IRD. Here's me R2. But it did. Needless to say, that wasn't a job I enjoyed very much. And after that I was a call centre operator for Lifelink alarms when they were upgrading alarms in people's houses. So that was a lot of talking to elderly people and to the St John staff that were installing them. There was also, then after that I worked at military camp down south, and that was a couple of years of very interesting lifestyle and meeting some people that I will hopefully be friends with for the rest of my life, because soldiers can be really, really loyal. Some of them can be pains in the ass too, but I was what they called the HP chick. That was my nickname. So my job was to do HPs basically, and it was always good fun to make a soldier laugh because I twisted his words and made them a little less innocent than they possibly were. So the kittens are going to town on my bed because I've got the laptop set up looking at the chats, and the cats are going crazy, and I see Sarge is doing a great job. I'm going to have to send him a coffee voucher or something for like half a dozen coffees, Sarge. Yeah. How am I doing? Hey, Scuba. Thank you for coming in. I keep darting off because I'm watching the kittens, because they really, really want to explore my space. Because it's their space too, so off they are. After I left Burnham, I moved into town, and I was studying to be a computer technician during the Christchurch earthquakes. So that was fun. I was right in town, around the corner from the CTV building when it fell, and across the road from Blackwell's Holden. So my son's name has come from the earthquakes, and he's a wee reminder of the 22nd of Feb, which was yesterday. interesting times in Christchurch around then. I went to Avonmore Tertiary Academy and I studied to be a computer technician, and I actually got my level 5 network engineering certificate as well. But when I went into the field for the wrong employers and ended up getting out of that field. And in the meantime, I did work for IHC as well. So that was a great job in itself. It was a very hard job, especially after the earthquakes. Oh my goodness, because that made driving around and getting into places hard. And then some family stuff, missing my family, made me move back to my hometown. And I was living in the country and I was working as a waitress. And then moved closer to town and still being a waitress. Ended up working for Smith City, and I'm still a regular customer there because I love Smith City. I love the staff, the local staff. They all treat you with respect. They know their jobs, and I trust the products. So, and none of my plugs are paid ads. It's just me saying, hey, I like these places and these things. So Naughty Kittens have now well and truly taken over the bed. Where's the other one? Yeah, it's over here. Yeah, so it looks like they're going to be a regular part of the stream as well. Well, now my foot's getting attacked. Crazies. So from Smith City I've had children and ended up being a solo mum after getting married. Never ideal, but that's the hand life deals you just take it. And it's been up and down, but my children are still alive. I can't keep a houseplant alive, but I have managed to so far keep 2 children alive and healthy. And one is at school and one is at preschool, and they are they're a handful of fun and energy and distraction, hugs and love and all the good stuff that kids come with. So they make me very proud. My little boy likes to say hello to everybody we walk past, so the walk to school with my daughter is hi, what's your name, to everybody, and people are quite happy to stop and tell them their names. So, but he gets distracted if he's saying hi, what's your name, to too many people. Then he's like, oh, I can't tell you my name because I'm already talking to someone else. So it's quite funny. Same at the supermarket. My weight loss and health journey started after my nan died a couple of years ago. I got into a really bad funk and really had no confidence, low confidence. Didn't like my weight. I was roughly 100 kgs at that time. Was sitting around at home because both the kids were in preschool, not knowing what to do with myself and bored. And so I got out on Father's Day of the same year that Nan died. I think it was 2022. I got my ex-husband to drop me off on Father's Day, 5k's away from home, and was like, well, it's got to feel good on Father's Day to drop me off 5k's and know that the only way I can get back is walk. So he thought it was funny because he got to spend the time with the kids and I got to go for a walk. And I timed it, and then from there I just started to do it more and more often, go further, set myself little goals, and then I was increasing my pace and being able to walk further, and another friend suggested going to the gym. I was like, oh, I don't really know. So he had me go on a cross trainer, and he did a couple of training sessions with me and trying to get me to do push-ups. So one of my gym goals has ended up being I want to be able to do push-ups because I have no strength in my arms or shoulders. I'm slowly getting there. Had 6 weeks over Christmas off, school holidays, not much time to get to the gym, and the romantic priorities at the time meant that I'd rather do that than work out at the gym. So yeah. So I've been watching a lot of people stream gaming, and then I saw that you can actually stream just chatting. So that's what I want to start, and I just want to do topics that sort of my last relationship brought up, but not bagging the person out, just sort of discussion topics, I guess. Because he's a good guy, and had we actually been able to sit down and talk properly and work things out, I might be doing this channel for completely different reasons, like maybe these guys, I could be doing a whole channel on. Yeah. So, I've just been told to check something. Because that's easy when I'm doing this too. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, Sarge, I just can't remember how to do it. I saw the message pop up, but I'm a bit hopeless. I'm also slightly nervous. Still. And blathering. And I've got a kitten just purring and sticking pins in me. But this is cool. I'm actually live. I'm actually doing it. I was scared. Oh, that's right. Click on his name. And that one. Okay. Right, Scuba's modded. Sweet. Thanks, Scuba. And Sarge. Appreciate it, eh? So, yeah. That's my little introduction. I just wanted to, rip the band-aid off and get it done. I don't know how often I'll stream, but I'll do it as often as I can. If I get the feeling while I'm out having a walk, I'll do it. May do it in the middle of the day sometimes, depending on how the day's going. I might want to have a grizzle online, or I might want to celebrate something. Today I had to celebrate a 10k walk. Yesterday was a 7.68k walk, and I haven't done walking in weeks either. Next week's goals are to get to the gym, so can talk about that yet. And my kittens really want to be in the, I think I just created the channel just for them, not for me. So yeah. So if you're interested in continuing to watch my channel, without getting dirty, please. Although Sarge has been onto it tonight, so and I'll try not to stream when Sarge is streaming, because I quite enjoy watching him stream for a start. And I've watched a couple of other streamers too, so I won't be streaming when they are as a rule, although I am streaming at the same time as one at the moment. But he's live streaming for a second time today, so that doesn't matter. But at least now I've done one stream. I have got 2 moderators. I have 2 cheeky kittens trying to take bits out of me. Oh, sweet, Sarge, that's awesome. Things seem to be working with the phone and the laptop, although when I'm out, I'll just have to pay more attention to the comments that are coming up down the bottom. Yeah, so, I guess I'm going to end here because I don't know what else to say, but I'll go over some topics and things that I want to get off my chest and talk about and get opinions on, possibly, hopefully. So if you share my, if you can share my channel and give me a follow, that'd be great. Peace out, have a good night.